3 and of the USS Enterprise 1945 build, and we are working on this front structure. I'm still getting all these little ones in. As you can see, some of them fell over. I don't think you're going to be able to see this row. I think this row and this row you'll see, and then obviously the outsides, so I'm not too worried about that. But this is all photo etched, and it's been fitting together for the most part okay. There's a few ones like getting all these to interlock with each other, where they meet up there in the corners has not been easy. But first error in the instructions is we are building this little base for, I don't know, whatever this part is, which will be an attachment point for one of the future gun platforms for the Orlokin, I think. But right here it says A61 is the little thing we're looking for. However, if you look on the photo etch sheet, I do not see a 61, let alone that. And I feel like it'd be pretty obvious, a very obvious piece, but it's just not there. So I am going to look for it, and I'll get back to you when I find it. A couple minutes later, I found it. It is D61, guys. So if you are building this, it is on D, and these are it right there. So, awesome. Let's continue. Okay, guys, finished that, and this is one of the most intensive photo etch sessions I've ever had. So yeah, glad to have it all done. I am adding now scratch built whatever you call them, structures, so we can hold the gun tubs that were added on late war. So yeah, I'm gonna get those done, and I'll get back to you guys, and then probably work on the hangar. Well, it is all done. I added, the two sort of like gun tub sponsons, and I think they look pretty good. I gotta clean up the hole on this side, but yeah, dude, that a lot of photo etch. But here it looks pretty good on the carrier. I must say it looks pretty good on the carrier. Yeah, I like the way it came out. I think they're pretty even for the most part. I think this one's ever so slightly stuck out a little bit more, but we'll cut that down. It's really not that big of a deal. But yeah, it's actually now starting to look like a ship. So yeah. Next thing is doing all the hangar bay walls, so that should be fun. What's up, guys? Welcome to part 3, and we're starting this off strong with working on this little back half of the stern. It's called the stern platform. So yeah, just gonna be doing that, and then doing, I think this was like some sort of machine shop, if I'm not mistaken, but correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, I will get back to you when that's finished, or if we come into something, some hiccup. So yeah, moving on. Okay, so done with this. Need to add a few reels and stuff, but really didn't see much because there was really not much drama to it. Everything went together perfectly. Even got this part done, which is such an upgrade over the kit part. Okay, found the kit part. So here's the photo etch from Pontos, and here is the kit part. And like for the most part too, is I think the kit actually itself doesn't need the Pontos set at all, but that one thing alone I think has really elevated this model. Here it would sit on there like that, and I think that's a lot of, it just looks nice as well. So next is painting. Yeah, so let's get right to it. Okay, so started off, as you can see, I have smoothed this out a whole heck of a lot. I got a little bit more to go, but and that's actually just paint, what you're seeing right there. Moving on, sorry. We're starting to work on the hangar bay, And what I thought was interesting is they used, at this point in the Enterprise life, she only had 2 sets of aircraft on her, 2 squadrons from VTN-90, sorry. One was a Hellcat, and one was a TBM, sorry, Avenger. Although I don't think it matters. I think one's just General Motors, TBF versus TDM. But what I thought was kind of cool, actually, was, sorry, it might be easier to just show you on this one, is that the bottoms were painted black. Now, I think that's pretty striking, actually. I think it would look really cool. But yeah, so we're working on that. I just painted all the hangar bay walls, so that's why they are missing, the ones that have any interior detail to them. Also, should add, too, in my reading, the Enterprise would do night ops, and then it would recall its fighters in the mornings. And then during the day, when people were doing normal sorts of operations, or combat air patrols or whatever they were doing, the Enterprise would take in fighters that were too weary to return to their ship. So I was a little disappointed. I was a little disappointed that it only had 2 sets of fighters, 2 types of aircraft, sorry, but also, too, that, basically, that, what am I trying to say here? I also have had a hard time finding Avengers and Hellcats in 350 scale right now, for whatever reason. So yeah, definitely not too, some of the little radar pods, which you're seeing right here, have turned out better on other aircraft. So we're going to continue to work on that. Sorry, I am all over the place right now. But yeah, so I'm thinking we add maybe some Helldivers from maybe like in Corsairs or whatever from a different squadron that may have just came back from a combat air patrol or something onto the flight deck at some point. But we'll see. Also, what you're seeing behind you is I added just some detail into the this little area right here. It's a little rough, but whoa, sorry, let's get this focused. It's really not much, honestly. It's a door in there, and that's gonna get fixed with some photo etch. And it's a ladder up to a door, so really not much. So yeah, pressing on. And yeah, guys, appreciate you for watching. I will see you in the next one, and we will probably be starting to work on the hangar bay walls. So yeah, if you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.